Most people think becoming a millionaire is about one big lucky break, a winning lottery ticket, a viral cryptocurrency, inheriting a family fortune. But after studying self-made millionaires and applying these lessons to my own life, I realized the truth is much more boring and much more powerful. Wealth isn't a destination, it's a byproduct of your daily routine. It's built in the tiny, almost invisible choices you make every single morning. Today, I'm breaking down the 10 tiny habits that changed my financial life forever. These aren't just theories, they're the exact blueprints that take you from surviving to financially free. And stick around for habit number 7. It's the one habit that almost every self-made millionaire I know uses to protect their wealth from disappearing. Let's dive in. Habit number 1 is the 24-hour cool-down rule. We live in an instant buy world. One click and that gadget is at your door tomorrow. But millionaires know that dopamine is a terrible financial advisor. Here's how it works. Every time you feel the urge to buy something non-essential over $50, you must wait exactly 24 hours, no exceptions. Add it to your cart if you want, but don't check out. Most of the time, the need vanishes by the next morning. This single habit stops the lifestyle creep that keeps most people broke. You're not depriving yourself, you're just giving your rational brain time to catch up with your emotional brain. Millionaires master this delay, and so can you. Habit 2. Automate your abundance. Most people wait until the end of the month to see what's left to save. Spoiler alert, nothing is ever left. There's always something, an unexpected expense, a tempting sale, a friend's birthday. Millionaires pay themselves first. Set up an automatic transfer the moment your paycheck hits your account, even if it's just $50. If you don't see it, you won't miss it. You're not saving money, you're buying your future freedom. The beauty of automation is that it removes decision fatigue. You set it once and your wealth builds whether you're motivated or not. Whether you're having a good month or a bad month, the system runs. And systems beat motivation every single time. Habit 3 is a mindset shift. Revenue over rent. Instead of thinking how much does this cost, start thinking how many hours of my life did I trade for this? If you make $25 an hour and want a $250 pair of shoes, that's 10 hours of your life. Is that pair of shoes worth 10 hours of sitting at your desk? Worth 10 hours away from your family? Worth 10 hours of your limited time on earth? When you view spending as trading your life force, your relationship with money changes instantly. You start asking better questions, you make better choices, you keep more of what you earn. This single reframe has saved me tens of thousands of dollars. Habit 4, audit your inner circle. You've heard that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This isn't motivational fluff, it's scientifically proven behavioral psychology. If your friends spend every weekend complaining about being broke while blowing money at bars, guess what you're going to do? If your circle talks about the latest gadgets instead of the latest investments, your money will reflect that. You don't have to cut people out, but you absolutely need to add people in. Find mentors, even virtual ones like this channel. Join communities where people talk about assets, growth, and long-term goals. Your environment shapes your income more than your effort does. Choose your environment wisely. Habit 5 is the 5-minute daily check-in. Most people are afraid to look at their bank account. They avoid it. They hope things will magically work out. Millionaires are obsessed with their numbers. Spend 5 minutes every morning looking at your transactions from yesterday. No judgment, just awareness. Did you spend $40 on takeout without realizing it? Did 3 subscription services charge you that you forgot about? Awareness is the first step to control. You cannot manage what you do not measure. This 5-minute habit has probably saved me more money than any other habit on this list, because once you see where your money actually goes, you can't unsee it, and you'll naturally start making better choices. Habit 6, upskilling as a hobby. Here's something most people miss. Your greatest asset isn't your stock portfolio, it's not your savings account, it's your earning potential. Spend 30 minutes a day learning a high-value skill: coding, sales, digital marketing, public speaking, negotiation, even deep financial literacy. If you increase your value to the marketplace will increase its payment to you. Think about it. A $1,000 course that helps you earn an extra $20,000 per year is a 2,000% return. That's better than any stock. And unlike stocks, nobody can take your skills away from you. They're yours forever. Now, habit 7, the one I promised earlier, the boring emergency fund. This is the habit that separates people who build wealth from people who constantly restart. Wealthy people don't use credit cards for emergencies. They use cash. Having 3 to 6 months of expenses in a boring, high-yield savings account isn't about the interest rate, it's about the sleep you get at night. This fund prevents you from having to sell your investments when the market is down just because your car broke down. It keeps a temporary setback from becoming a permanent financial disaster. This is wealth protection. Boring, essential, non-negotiable. Habit 8 is value-based spending. Millionaires are often frugal in ways that surprise people. They might drive a 10-year-old car but spend $5,000 on a high-end mattress or premium healthy food. Here's the philosophy. Cut costs ruthlessly on things that don't bring you joy or health or growth so you can spend extravagantly on the things that do. Stop trying to look rich to impress people who don't care about you. Start focusing on being wealthy for yourself. Ask yourself before every purchase, does this align with my values? Does this bring me genuine happiness, or am I just trying to impress someone? This filter alone will save you thousands every year and redirect that money toward what actually matters. Habit 9, the delayed gratification muscle. Financial freedom is simply the ability to say no to a small now for a big later. And like any muscle, it gets stronger with practice. Practice this in small ways every single day. Skip the dessert. Walk the extra block instead of taking an Uber. Wait 24 hours before that impulse purchase. Every time you delay gratification, you're training your brain for the long-term thinking required for wealth. Studies show that people who can delay gratification earn significantly more, save significantly more, and achieve significantly more. This isn't about willpower, it's about training, and you can start training today with the smallest decisions. Finally, habit 10. The next step, action. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. You can watch 1,000 videos about money, but if you don't implement anything, you'll stay exactly where you are. Millionaires are biased toward action. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't overanalyze. They learn enough to take the next step, then they take it. Then they learn from that step and take the next one. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one habit from this list, just one, and implement it this week. Comment below which habit you're starting with. Tell me your commitment, because when you declare it publicly, you're far more likely to actually do it. Now, let me tell you what happens when you actually implement these habits. Not just know about them, actually do them. Your life changes in ways you can't imagine from where you're sitting right now. The 24-hour rule stops impulse purchases. That freed up money gets automated into investments. Those investments grow. Your 5-minute check-ins keep you aware and accountable. Your upskilling increases your income. Your emergency fund protects your progress. Your value-based spending aligns your money with your actual priorities. These habits don't work in isolation. They work together. They build on each other. They create a system. And systems are what separate the wealthy from everyone else. Here's something nobody tells you about wealth building. The money is almost secondary. The real treasure is the person you have to become to earn it. When you practice delayed gratification, you become patient. When you audit your spending daily, you become aware. When you invest in yourself, you become valuable. When you automate your abundance, you become systematic. These habits don't just build wealth, they build you. And here's the beautiful part. Once you become the kind of person who does these things naturally, the money becomes inevitable. You can't help but build wealth because you've built the habits that create wealth. These are the 10 habits that changed my financial life. The 24-hour cooldown, automated abundance, revenue over rent thinking, auditing your circle, daily 5-minute check-ins, upskilling as a hobby, the boring emergency fund, value-based spending, the delayed gratification muscle, and the next step action bias. You don't need all 10 immediately. Start with one, master it, add another, build the system one habit at a time. Because financial freedom isn't about one big move, it's about small, consistent moves compounded over time. If you found value in this, hit subscribe for Smart Money and Finance Guide. We're building a community of people who are taking control of their financial futures.
Drop a comment below with which habit you're implementing first. I personally reply to as many as I can to help you map out your next steps. Remember, it's not about the $1,000,000, it's about the person you have to become to earn it. Start building that person today. I'll see you in the next one.